What's up, PPR fans? I'm Megan Townsley, and I'm out here at Montgomery High School where the Coronado Islanders are getting ready to take on the Montgomery Aztecs for their first game of the season. Now, we're hoping to see a pretty competitive match as both these teams' head coaches are some of the better head coaches in the South Bay. Coach Kurt Hines of Coronado High School is entering his sixth season coaching the Islanders, and former San Diego State Aztec Freddie Dunkel's entering his fourth season coaching the Aztecs of his own. Now, both of these teams have not met within the past 5 years, and also both graduated some key offensive players in the wide receiver or running back positions. Now, that doesn't matter because we have a fresh start tonight. The music is blaring, the players are getting ready to go, and it should be a fun one on Friday night. So, without waiting any longer, let's get to the action.
We started off with Aztec quarterback junior Diego Villanueva having a solid first completion to Jordan Benton to kick off the first quarter. Villanueva has legs of his own and takes the ball for an 8-yard carry, but not enough for the first down. Now the Islanders' first possession starts off with an absolute rocket from quarterback junior Graham Bauer to senior Connor Little, who makes an incredible catch down the sideline for a 31-yard completion. This set the Islanders up in scoring position, but Bauer overthrows his receiver and takes us to the end of the first quarter with the score still 0-0. Now heading into the second, senior Victor Flores avoids the tackle and sprints up the right sideline for a huge gain before being shoved out of bounds. Right after Villanueva completes a short pass to running back Araf Leyva, who powers down the center of the field for a 20-yard gain. Leyva would have 6 solo runs on the day and continue to make plays for his team. Now in Islander territory, Villanueva completes a pass to Royal Impala, who sprints right to the end zone. This TD would be called back due to an offensive holding penalty at the beginning of the play. We've got a change of possession back to Coronado, and quarterback Bauer shows off his speed and cuts past multiple Aztec defensive players for a huge gain. Now with less than 2 minutes in the quarter, Bauer hands off to Elias Valdivia, who changes route and sprints up the left side. He avoids the first tackle, and he skips and makes it all the way to the end zone for the first score of the game. Coronado up 7-0. The Aztecs are looking for a rebuttal here before the half. Jackson Spence juggles, then secures the football, beats a pair of defenders on the sideline, and gets a 34-yard gain. With only 43 seconds left in the half, Villanueva decides to take the ball for himself. He runs into the open space and rolls right into the end zone. First score for the Aztecs. The 2-point conversion try would be no good, and the Islanders still lead 7-6. Now there's only 2 seconds left in the half, and this play seems like it's going to be dead, but quarterback Graham Bauer takes the ball around the right side of the sideline, beats the first defender, and falls on the second one, but stays up. He runs all the way down the sideline for 78 yards with no one around him, and will make the second score for the Islanders. 2-point conversion will be no good, and the Islanders go up 13-6 at the half. Montgomery fans did not lose their spirit at the half, and the energy was still super high in the stadium. Coronado would receive the second half kick, but would go 3 and out. There's not much action in the third, with numerous changes of possession and no score. So let's take it to the fourth quarter. With the Islanders still leading 13-6, the Aztecs needed a change of momentum. But the Coronado defense was holding tight coverage and were on their game tonight, holding the Aztecs on their own end line. Now after this play, the time did not stop and shaved over a minute off the clock. The Montgomery coaching staff was not happy, as there were a couple of controversial calls towards the end of the game, but the clock kept rolling and the game continued on as Montgomery hustled at the end to make a miracle happen. The Aztec crowd kept the energy going, but Coronado would hold strong and take the win over Montgomery 13-6. Head coach Kurt Hines of Coronado High School stated after the game that their defense really showed up and were able to stop the Montgomery Aztecs whenever they saw a play developing.
Well, we asked for some competitive football tonight, and that is exactly what we got. The Islanders were able to edge out the Aztecs tonight 13-6 with only scores in the second quarter for both teams. Now, Montgomery tried to fight back at the end of the fourth quarter. However, the Islanders defense showed up very strong tonight and were able to take the win. We'll be back next week with some more Friday Night Light football, but for now, I'm Megan Townsley reporting for PPR.